What's up, everybody? What's going on? Let's make that money. Just joking. I am going to put a big disclaimer and big time risk as far as doing what it is that someone could do with a small account. So let's get right into it. If you had $500, you could have turned that into $8,000 on Monday with gold. I want to be real with you. This is very, very risky. Do not do this. Do not do this if you're a beginner. I don't care if you had $50,000 in your account and you're only going to trade 500 bucks. Don't do it. But with that said, if you were an experienced trader and you had $50,000 account and you're only trading with $500, it's a well worth trade. Very well worth it. You would have made also $8,000 because you're risking that. So let's say you had $500 and you came and traded gold. So I'm assuming people know about leverage and everything like that. That's the reason $500 would have got you this trade to make $8,000. So let's get right into it. Again, it's still in the style of trading that I do, that you could have took this trade, but I don't recommend doing it if you had a small account, specifically around $500. Just to show that it is possible. So let's look right into it. So let's say we weren't looking at this drop. Let's say we're looking at this. First things first, let's go to the 1 hour and let's see what it is that we seen. So for example, you were looking at the charts in the morning and you had this, this was what happened with the whole weekend election claiming that, who won. But anyways, let's not get into politics. So we had this. So basically this is exactly what happened. You had this spike in volume towards where? Towards a supply zone. And this supply zone I already had drawn out, and specifically this supply zone, you could see it in my previous video, that why I call that a supply zone. And you had this reaction into there, big bearish candle, went right down. The thing is, the problem with this candle is a lot of volume came in, reaction was bullish, so we're still going to keep going up. So it kept on going up, we came back, we touched this area, now we're getting rejected. This area is becoming key. We're getting rejected every single time we touch it. Rejected. We come up here, no rejection. This to me is big boys, smart money, taking out stops. Simple as that. Whoever's shorting here, as far as retail people go, they are taking out stops, and they took them out because all it really did was move, from this 60, it moved roughly $5, you can say, and took out stops, came down. The reaction was to push down with an indication of volume over here. You can see it. The time of day is not going to be, great because for that volume, but it did happen. I wouldn't take the trade. I'm just saying it did happen. We come in and now we're starting to see bearish candles form. Bullish candle, but with a bearish reaction. Bearish reaction. The reaction is key. Confirmation. We pulled out of this area, and the key is to look at the 5-minute. This is how I trade, and gives you good details. You can see, for example, we had a double top, which a lot of retail traders love, but a lot of retailers love trading breakouts. So breakout, it's an indication, upside. I wouldn't take the trade. Sorry, it's just not my style. Came up, reaction pushed down, came into the, the 14 EMA, and we had a push up again, reaction, push down, clear break, clear, very clear break below that supply zone, and now we're starting to react. We're coming into what? We're coming into London session. London session brought us back up with high volume for the day, the highest volume of the day. You can see it right here. That is nice volume for the area where the volume kicked in. Came up here. We had a reaction for a nice pin bar, and then comes the selling. Selling came, you can see, because of the fact that we had the second candle confirm it with a no demand. This is a no demand, a very clear no demand. You had confirmation here, even though we got to pull back up. They're retesting. Smart money is retesting. Came back up, could not get higher highs, and then things start to form. Reaction starts to happen. There is no news here for this reaction. This huge reaction that you're gonna see, there's no news. This is just smart money was playing pretty much everybody by telling them that you should buy if Biden wins. So it did happen, and pretty much it went up, but I mean nothing close to the sell-off. They started here, and it's going up, 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 up. What is that? $25 move, and then I'll show you. So you sold, for example, here on this confirmation, and tight stop loss above here, and now realistically you can keep selling here, selling all these candles. The majority of them you can keep selling until you break this. Now you want to start to sell heavy. You want to get into, let's say you sell a 0.1 lot size. So 0.1 lot size you sold right here. We come back up here. We got to push down. You can sell this 0.1 lot size. That's 0.2. Then you can start selling, little things as soon as they break. And then right here, you can sell heavy 0.5. Then another break, close, not just break. Remember, always has to be keys close. And then another close over here, you can sell. So now you would have 0.5. So this is basically loading it up as far as the sell goal. Your stop is all of these. All your stops are going to be same thing above this. Or if you have the ability, again, you had a lot of no demand areas. You had off of this, retest, no demand right here. Look at the volume right here, lower than the previous two bars. Test, slight confirmation, riskier confirmation, proper confirmation to enter. You would have entered here and wrote this thing down. Now the key is why this thing collapsed is because of this trend line, this trend line, this. So 1, 2, and there's volume here. 1, it's slight volume here, and you had volume here. So there was a lot of buying here. So what does that happen? Retail guys, whoever it is, big boys, whoever had stop losses below this area, below this area, below this area, all got taken out at once. Pretty much all at once. I'm going to show you why. You can see. Let's zoom right in. Remember these key levels. I'm going to draw them out so we can see exactly how it played out. So come here. Let's draw it out. Right here, let's say somebody had a stop loss right there. Let's say somebody had a stop loss right here. Right about there. And let's say somebody had a stop loss right about there. And let's go all the way. And there. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys Pretty much why I'm just telling you. The chart just looks so nasty because of this drop, how big it is. It's huge. It's huge. It's just so big. So we're gonna do this and this and this. So that's a little good. That's good right there. You can see stops got hit here. Reaction wasn't that good because there wasn't that much selling because the next bar didn't close below that, and then you had a bullish candle. So now what are we looking at? Be worried. So you want to get out of your trade, put your stop to break even. And the problem is a lot of guys would have put their stops right here, like a sorry, what do they call it? A physical stop. I would have put a mental stop above here just because this at this level. Thing is, look what happened. We got a huge pushback up, retest at that key trend line, and then tank down. You're already in profit off of this level. Off of one lot, you're already in about $1,200, $1,300 right here. Then another pushback up, move stop, back over here. You're in clear profit no matter what, even if it breaks above. Remember, mental stop loss. And then we came here and it tanked on this. And then this video is coming long, so I'm gonna speed it up. It tanked right here. And then you can see right here, it just blew past this because look at this. This is from this area right here, 1935. You had roughly a $12 move to the downside, and then it kept on going, and it kept on going and going and going. I know this is crazy, and we kept on going, and we reached all the way to what? A zone that I also talked about in my video, key demand zone. With all these stops being broken, it could have only reached one area, either here or kept on going down and reached here. This is a new one I drew out recently. This is not something I had drawn out before, but you can see it reached all the way to here. What is that? 1853. You entered your trade all right here about 1957. That's even more than 8 grand. That's about 9,000, 9,500 probably. But as I said, this is a risky trade. Do not take these types of trades unless you have a bigger account. It's a proper trade. Don't get me wrong. Again, this is a proper trade to take, but is a risky trade to take because of the fact of all this election stuff and news and everything like that. I was just trying to show that it is possible to make that kind of money. And again, please subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And peace out.